They're here. They're here.
It's a way too soon for me to say that we're here. LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent gotta speak in ways they can't tell you, but instead got.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Embiid with it. Now guarded.
All right, this is coming out of the court.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
Chris Paul.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Foul.
That's his first foul. Now here's Walker. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
And it's Paul off the drive. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And there's the screen. Down low. Fournier with the bucket.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
First quarter of play, a minute in.
And when you talk to folks around the league, no one has a bad word to say about Walker. He's just a good guy, a loyal guy.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And, of course, Kimba's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award multiple times.
Yeah, he's such a glue guy. I mean, he brings people together. He's a guy who improves the culture of your team.
And so he hits both.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Now here's Walker. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Tobias Harris.
And with Crowder's free agency, the team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Fournier. Harris a screen to the middle. Over Crowder. No good. A bit long that time. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position. And Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. He knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Harris right side. Back to Walker. Harris a screen. To the paint. They need this. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
Here's Paul. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers trailing. On the wing, Fournier. Yep, that one goes. Fournier's gotten his second bucket of the game. And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Shot on the wing. And here's Hunter from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. So it's Phoenix now. Pass to Booker. Bridges with it. Picked up by Embiid. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Fournier with the ball. On the wing, Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. No good.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Not going to go that time. The 76ers go the other way with it. Pass to Embiid. Back to Fournier. There's 45 seconds left now in the first quarter. The Sixers with another miss. Outside Booker. There's the three. They get it back. Knocked away. Walker with the steal. The three. Here's Harris. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Embiid with the block. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Bridges outside. And Embiid with the block. Ayton. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This is what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
All right.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still
Your Suns Dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Pass to Maxey. Over Payne. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Maxey's got his first 2 points of the night. Inside. Out to Bridges. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Maxey. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. And the Suns making a change here. From the inbound. Here's Curry. They trail by 3. And it's Green missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Defensive foul.
The Suns making a switch here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Will it go? And Drummond with the lay-in. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
The drive by Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Suns keep it alive. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Maxey, and so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
For your Suns, Cam Johnson.
The Suns leading. Up top, Paul. 5 points in the game. Kept alive. Pass to Nader. Phoenix no good that time either.
Suns foul. Abdul Nader. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Embiid. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Embiid's got 6 points.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Sixers trailing. Outside Hunter. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
Outside Payne. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Got it. Good job in the low post. Payne's gotten his first bucket of the night. Outside Fournier. Screen by Embiid. Pass to Harris. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Dario Saric.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
Yeah, Tobias too strong. Gets inside. Not going to be denied.
1:06 left in the first half. Outside Payne. Now here's Saric. That one drops for him. Saric has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Here's Embiid. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And for a guy over 7 feet, Embiid's jump shot is ridiculously smooth. So unfair for the D.
Outside Payton. Down low. Saric. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Saric has got 7 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Embiid throws it down.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And so here's Phoenix. Now Payton. With the drive. Banked it in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, Elfrid Payton on the straight line drive. Pretty fearless on that attack.
Suns, 31. The 76ers, 27.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Phoenix calls timeout.
Suns timeout.
Grant, starting your career in the 50s. You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Booker can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Hunter. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. To the paint. Here's Bridges. It's deflected.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
A step back shot. That one off the back, iron it out. And here are the Suns now. They lead by 4. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Here's Walker. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Booker. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. The kick to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Here's Crowder. Oh, Harris with the block.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
The impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Crowder outside. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And no good. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Here's Hunter. Shots blocked.
more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
And here's Hunter for three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Crowder, that's good.
The defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
Timeout for the 76ers. Coming onto the floor.
We've got a minute 48 left in the third. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's Crowder missing. Pass to Curry. To the inside. Drummond.
Andre Drummond.
And the jam by Drummond.
That's what happens if you don't do your work early. Andre Drummond's going to hurt you like that.
And it's Paul off the drive. It's stolen by Green. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Maxey. And a nice finish on the layup. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Inside. Oh, Drummond with the block.
Really tough to get a shot over the frame and jumping ability of Andre Drummond. He got up there and got that one.
And Paul gets it to go.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Drummond tries again. Green for three. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul into the lane. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Fast break, Philadelphia. And here's Curry for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Booker. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
All right.
Suns ahead, up 5.
Come on and get loud.
And right after this, we'll...
It's the fourth.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Suns call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Back to Curry. In close. Out to the wing. Pass to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond with the screen. And Maxey, here we go. It's blocked.
What instincts there. Saric is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
Nader, good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on defense tonight.
Here's Green.
Danny Green.
Yep, that one's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To the paint. And Saric throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Green. Here's Drummond. Second chance effort. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Size and power. Andre Drummond doing a good job of just clearing out and getting those rebounds. Drummond, the first thing that comes to mind when you see him in that frame is just rebounding the ball.
The shot by Payne, no good. The Sixers trailing. Drummond inside. Drummond with the screen to the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Suns fast break. Shamet, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. And the rebounding numbers for Drummond put him in some historic company.
Well, you want to say it comes easy, but that does a disservice to Andre Drummond doing the work early, getting down there and staying physical, and really being one of the most dominant rebounders we've seen in the past decade.
To the wing, right side. And here's Šarić for three. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Harris throws it down.
How about Tobias Harris coming through? Critical shot there.
There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Šarić. Phoenix no good that time either. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers. Coming out to the floor for the 76ers.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier.
Evan Fournier.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. 2 points. That one goes. Bridges has gotten his first basket of the night.
Bridges confident right now, and I'd like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Back to Walker. Paul with a steal. Crowder outside. Takes it inside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Back to Harris. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
For three, Booker. He can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Steps back. Down low. Here's Embiid. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Screen by Embiid. And he's going for the lob. Money.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Outside Paul. It's hauled in by the Sixers. To the middle. To take the lead. Outside Walker. Fires for three. And Booker pulls it down. And Phoenix has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Goes back up. Good!
And they aren't going to the limit yet.
And out for the 76ers. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Sixers time.
Embiid inside. It's in!
Joel Embiid.
A huge shot to tie it up.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Booker for three. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Walker with it. Pass to Hunter. Harris down low. Up and over Crowder. And he can't bank that one in. Now here's Paul. Up top Crowder. To the inside. Ayton. And it's blocked by Embiid. Now Hunter. Inside. Here's Harris. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And they get it back. Out to Harris. To take the lead. Offensive board. Here's Embiid. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
You expect Embiid to find his points. He's a talented player who can score at will.
Tipped. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron. And now the Suns fast break. Bridges with it. And Walker picks him up defensively.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard, that pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
Screen by Embiid. And it's Walker off the drive. And Embiid throws it down.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And he drives in. And Paul gets it to go.
It's why Chris Paul is so special, is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
To the paint. Fades. Hunter can't get it to go. Bridges, left side. It's Bridges on the wing. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
Now Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Crowder with a screen. Clock at 6. And it's good.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Embiid inside. Can they get it? Ayton with the defensive effort. It's Booker on the wing. And Booker with the jam.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything is